On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Wants to keep it in the air. Got a man, it's Cartwright. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. He wants to throw it. He's got it on the move, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. First down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn the page. You got to find something here on second.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They go 83 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for space. It's Hansen. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Peoples. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, it's the first 3rd down of the game. You can't execute it any better than that. Really nice job in protection. Good job by the QB finding the open man. Nice route, and it's an explosive play early for this offense.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. There to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Peoples. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that will try to submarine these running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They boot it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Matthews. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might be changing the route. Finds a little space. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. Pulls it in. It's Bishop. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, I have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Bishop.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. The sure hands. It's Jackson. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
He wants to change this route.
Sweep. Go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches.
Short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Fires left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to. Obviously, I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better that time.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his legs. It's Bishop. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Staley. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He goes right back to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. The snap sets up the throw. He'll take the deep shot. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. And back to the air on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Penn State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout call. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10.
Hey, move. Freeze. Cue.
The offense changing the play. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Go!
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Handoff for Peoples. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, that linebacker timed that so well. I'm surprised the running back actually held onto the football after that big hit. They are so lucky. Wow.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Beck. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. The play action fake. Here's a heat. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Matthews. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 2nd down. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab on the right. Ernie on the Jets. Touchdown, Volunteer. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Peoples. Spins away from the defender. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 14 team, the UCLA Bruins. And it's the Huskers on top right now as they look to dig out of a big hole. Dropping 4 of the first 5 was no way to start a season. Perhaps they found something here today. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
To the air, it's Beck. Complete. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Last completion, picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And they got it.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Catches it at the 30. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically, the link going for the big play. He's got it right down the field. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The big, explosive play. Put them right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. In the red area, it's Bishop. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown ball!
And you talk about wasting no time, that's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play, ready to rock and roll. Two-play drive. It's exactly what they drew up over there on the sidelines, Ball.
And they did a great job at getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play. Right after a long play, the call came in. Everybody got lined up. They were wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what just hit them.
Trying to punch it in. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They'll go right back to it. Finding some room. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. To the air, it's Beck. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Shoots it to the left. There's something to stop the threat.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot tear down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching him. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it up.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Creates a little room. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40.
Ready? Blue 22, blue 22. Hey, check it. 95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Bishop. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8.
Return. Freeze. Go!
From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Hansen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back to its own in great field position.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Throws to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Going for it on 4th down must be part of their philosophy. Just 1 for 3 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Hard running there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. 1st down.
And the Vols trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Send the tight end in motion. Got a man. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw again. Dumps it off in the flats. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Volunteers! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Number 97, set to kick off.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Break.
Wants to throw. It's Beck. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
And And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
It's on target and complete. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll start this drive with... And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Matthews. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
The Vols right after the huge play through the air back to the line.
Here we go, ready, tip. 22, booster, booster. Ready to go.
To the air on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Now the play fake. pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting the...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Looking to throw for it. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. The decision to go for it does not pan out. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Back to pass, it's Beck. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He's taking a deep shot. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown ball. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yeah, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor, and make him forget that.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and you've got to be happy about that after missing a pair. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Booster. Jet. Ready to go.
Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. You can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now.